Good evening. Thank you very much for your time. We spoke to Cathedral Peak on Monday. They're one of the hotels that has been denied their insurance payout, even though they were insured for business interruption with a notifiable disease. It seems it's a loophole because the insurance companies are saying, well, it wasn't the disease that caused the business interruption. It was, in fact, the lockdown. The reality is the insurance sector surely cannot afford to pay out all the claims, but at the same time, the hotels are going to close down if they don't get something. I know you're planning to go to court. Just tell us exactly what you're planning and whether there's any chance at all of some sort of compromise payment.
Thank you, Sally. We've had discussions with several of the insurers and we've approached the balance to put forward a compromise proposal. We do believe that they can't afford these. We think that their reinsurers are also trying to jump out of the contracts, and we're not seeing the insurers have the courage to take them on. Our insureds, we put forward a proposal where we would offer to reduce the settlements to somewhere between 40 to 60%. We even then gave the insurers terms. We said to them, you can pay this off 50% now, and you can pay the balance off over up to a 2-year period. And that was declined. So, for us, we're going to continue to discuss with the insurers to try and get to a resolution. I think even the FSCA and the Prudential Authority would like us to reach some sort of compromise. But until we see an insurer actually break ranks and actually, honor the contracts that they wrote, we're just in a sad situation where the integrity of the industry is under question and the tourism sector is just bleeding.
It's interesting because it's not just one insurance company, it's a number of them, which suggests they've got together and decided this is the right position. Do you think legally they are correct, but perhaps you're appealing in the spirit of the law, or do you think they've got it wrong in law?
Absolutely, they've got it wrong in law. We don't think that they've got any merit to their arguments. We think that they are importing words into the policy that aren't there, and they are trying to draw conclusions that just aren't in the words. We've seen Outsurance, who've got a very similarly worded policy, actually come forward and pay claims. I had a discussion with Donnie Mateer, the CEO of Outsurance, and I said to him, I asked him outright, why did you pay these claims? And I said, was it a marketing exercise? Was it, were you trying to get the jump on the other insurers? And his answer was no. We felt honor-bound to honor the contract. He spoke me through their causation argument as to why they believe their policies respond. And it's aligned to ours. You cannot separate COVID-19 from the lockdown. And for them to try and say that it's a new cause of action is just disingenuous.
So, Ryan Woolley, you say that discussions to try and reach some sort of compromise, maybe 40 to 60% of what these hotels probably would have got. What's happening with the court process at the same time?
So with the court process, we've obviously got one of the insurers who's willing to expedite matters and seek urgent clarity through the courts. And they've gone ahead, but we've only got a date of 1 September. We'd love to get in court sooner. We're definitely going to be launching actions against HRC, Guardrisk, Momentum, which also will include Hollard, Factory and Industrial, Bright and OMI.
All right. Well, thank you very much, and do keep us posted. That was Ryan Woolley, CEO for Insurance Claims Africa.